Hello friends. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? I hope everybody's having a great day. Maybe a nice, relaxing day. I kind of feel like that's what Sundays are for, right? I definitely like to take it slow and easy, easy like Sunday morning, as the old song goes, right? Um, I am going to be working on my Christmas journal today, and I've done some work in it since I was last live. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a flip through first before we start on the new stuff. So thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let's get to it. Let me switch these cameras around. I just had this stamp here that I bought at the Goodwill, and it has this sticker on it, and I'm just trying to get the sticker off. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's switch these around. All right. So I have really enjoyed working in this journal, and because I know that it's going to somebody, and that is making it different for me. It's I'm really enjoying it. I'm thinking about the person who's going to eventually have it. This is the one that you can enter to win. So now the signatures are in. There's 2 signatures. And if you don't know how to enter to win and you haven't entered to win yet, let me put this up here. There we go. So you put hashtag journal giveaway in the comments, and that will enter you to win this journal. And I'm drawing the winner on December 23rd. So I hope that you enter. You'll get a message from me with a link to fill out the form to enter. Hey, Callie. Hey, girl. So I've got the signatures in. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick flip through. I just put them in earlier today. So it's not, it's kind of got a bit of a, not really a gator mouth, not yet, because it's not got all the stuff in it just yet. But I'll just do a quick flip through of what we've got. This is that pattern for nativity stockings from the Kansas Quilters group. This is just a little, like a child's writing tablet. I like those for journals. The little book page with Luke 2nd chapter in it, the story of Jesus's birth. This is a vellum envelope that I just took some contour pens, some Pen Dark contour pens. And hey, Capri, hey, girl. I don't know if you've entered yet. You need to get in on this, see if you can win this journal. But this is a vellum envelope that I cut down to fit, and then I did that little bit of embellishment there. And then, so this side has a tuck spot. I'll probably do something there. Another little journaling space. I'll probably glue this. This is a book page. It ended up being the center of this first signature. You can see that there's lots to do. This is a paper that I used, and I just clipped there. Let's see. This is a pocket that we made here not too long ago. So to make the peekaboo pocket, I guess that was Tuesday last week. And then here's the other side of the pocket, and here's the other side of the pocket, the peekaboo pocket. It's got this pocket and then a belly band right there. The other half of that children's writing paper, short. The other half of the nativity thing, and this is where it says Kansas Troubles Quilters, which I just love that it's Galva, just a Kansas thing because I live in Kansas. Little pocket, decoupage, second signature. We've got the tree and the 25. Looks like that needs to be re-glued down. This is that book page that we put that ribbon through. Music paper, little tuck spot here. Some pretty winter scene paper. Couple of journaling spots. These 3 papers are all plain, but I thought that since they layered together like this, that they worked well. This is just a little flip out. Not sure what we're going to do there. I didn't want to cut off this horse's head, and it has the Jingle Bells song. And this is the middle of this signature, this second signature. And then this has Joy to the World and Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and this little baby angel. Other half of these elements here. There's a little bit of a flip out on this page. The rest of the winter scene, some birds. This is a tuck spot and a pocket right here, small pocket, and then this other little peekaboo pocket right there. So there we are. That's where we're at. Everything's in there. Put hashtag journal giveaway in the comment, and you'll get a message from me with a link on how to enter. Or it's just a little form that you fill out. Put in your email address, and you will be entered to win. And then on Tuesdays, I've been going live on my page and giving extra ways to enter. So I'm live this Tuesday from 3 to 4. But okay, I have got some elements here. As I was putting in the signatures and getting the signatures ready, there are some things that didn't quite make the cut to go in the signatures. And this is just an envelope, and I will make this a pocket, and then we'll put something here for that to be a tuck. And this is a book flyleaf pages. You can kind of see where they were in a book there. And I just left them together because they were together, and put this tab on for like a journaling spot. A nice little journal card. I've been using the Stamperia Christmas stuff, the Nutcracker and the Classic Christmas. And I had this as a page in the journal, but this paper, I love this paper, but I just wasn't sure it was going to hold up, even though I reinforced it with this. This is some Tim Holtz linen. It's not really washi tape because it is linen. It's like fabric. And then same thing with this homemade paper. I didn't think it would hold up in a signature, but I am going to include it in the journal somewhere. And then, is this not adorable? I love this little angel. And open it up, and this is from that same book page that's in there. Oh, I will do this again on the 23rd, right before we draw the winner. But I'm going to do some sort of embellishment here and put this over a page, I think, because I just loved it. And if I made it in the signature, it would have been really narrow and it would have cut the angel. So this is the way I'm going to do that. This didn't make the cut either, but I do love it. I just am not sure it goes. This is another book flyleaf. I like to use actual junk mail in my junk journals, a little bit anyway. And this will be like an over the corner element. So I will cut it off, but it will just sit over the corner. I like these kind of floating elements like this. That way, when you get the journal, you can do whatever you want with it. You know, you don't have to leave it the way that I have it. Hey, Simone, how are you, girl? I got my bow and I have not messaged you yet to thank you so much. You did not have to do that. I was just playing the game. But I do. I got my bow. Thank you. Now, this is a paint chip that I stuck inside an embossing folder, and then I used sandpaper to get the image from the embossing folder. And it's just a geometric embossing folder, but I thought that it kind of had the look of maybe a snowflake because I knew it wouldn't be extremely clear. So that's what that is. And I just backed it because it wasn't quite thick enough. And you guys have seen these. I had to cut that flyleaf book page shorter. So I put this tag on it. I don't know if it's going to make the cut or not, but that's where we are, guys. That's where we are. We're all ready to start making ephemera for it. So I think I'm going to mess with this envelope. I want to do something with this envelope. On the inside, all I did is I took some of the distress ink in the pine needles, and the other one I used is aged mahogany. And I just mixed it with water and then used my little disc brush and kind of I did some splatters and some, you know, that kind of thing with it and let it dry. Hey, Lori. So, hey, Meg. I love you too, girl. I miss you. So yeah, let's work on this. I know I want this to be a pocket, not just a flip out. I don't want to do anything in here because I want the journal to have actual journaling space. So I'm just going to real quick glue these sides down. And, you know, if you win the journal and you're not a journaler, or you're not a writing journaler and you want to put more ephemera in it, then by all means, I think you should do that. Can you guys see? Do you want this down a little closer now that we're done with that part? There we go. It is crazy. I mean, who remembers what it is to have a social life? All right. Let's see. I want there to be something right here that this will tuck under, that this will, you know, because obviously it's not going to be sealed with anything sticky. Let's see. Where are my elements at? Ooh. These are the ones I'm using. I'm using the Classic Christmas. This one is one I got from Michael's that had the deer and stuff. And I'm using the Nutcracker and the Nutcracker backgrounds. Well, I thought I had. Let me grab it. I try to keep everything in these bags for journals as I'm using them. And whoever wins will probably get some of this stuff that I didn't end up using. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of ephemera here. So we've got these that we can use. And the ones in here are all loose. That one might be good. Capri, you are like my twin. You are like my twin. Although I do not deal with the chickens too much. My husband pretty much deals with them. I can't lie. I can't take credit. I can't take credit for that. Oh, this might end up being a tag. I just, I think I don't remember how I dyed this, but this is one of those little cardboard rounds that you get your cupcakes on. Anybody else? I bought a whole package of them from Amazon, and they have a really shiny texture. Let's see. Here's one. And when I dyed it, this shiny layer came off, and so it's kind of cool, and it kind of looks like a Christmas ornament. So I don't know. We might use that. We might use that. Stay on task, Michele. Trying to get any little pieces that might work here for our tuck. That's awful big. It is easy. I mean, I don't know. I like having the fresh eggs, but I'll tell you, I wouldn't have fresh eggs ever again if he didn't take care of it, unless I went and bought them from somewhere. That is the truth of that. Those are big stickers. You'd think somebody would have had all this stuff out. Oh yeah, and this is definitely going in there. I love this. Do you guys remember? Newer Bibles don't seem to have these little pictures like we had when we were kids. Hey, Kathy. Ooh, congratulations, Capri. That's exciting. What are you retiring from? Well, there are a lot of these things. I just want to make sure I have all my options covered. Got all these little people in here. Okay. There we go. So this paper actually came from, you can see the reds are the same. This little kit. But there's a part of me that wants there to be a bit of collage and have the tuck spot be a part of that. You know, because I can't just do the easy thing, right? So let's see. Let's see here. Kind of like this feller. Hey, Linda, how are you? Oh, Capri. That's gonna feel good to retire. I mean, I imagine that you have seen a lot. I imagine that you have seen a lot, friend. I'm gonna cut this out because I can't quite picture it. Congratulations, that's awesome. If I were to do something like this, I might have to grunge that up just a bit. And then and put him there. And this right here could be the tuck. Or this. I feel like there needs to be maybe just a little something a little more texture. Hello? Yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you need something? There. Everybody say hi to Mr. Shell Bell. Well, we will know if things start to go downhill, right? That's why. Ooh, Mr. Allen kind of threw me for a loop. What was I just thinking? I was thinking of something else here. That for texture. Oh my gosh. Boy, that's irritating me. That's irritating me right now. Okay. What was I thinking? I guess we'll never know now. I'm sure it was quite brilliant. Oh, it was this. It was this. I'm pretty sure I saw this in there and thought, oh, maybe that would be kind of cool. But underneath the peace on earth. Or maybe just the number. Maybe I just like the number. Oh, come on, cooperate. This up here. I do kind of like that. I think I'm going to go for it. I am going to distress that that little piece of paper. And I think I'm going to use the aged mahogany to do it. Ooh. Hey, Linda, how are you? You caught me, girl. Oh my gosh, does that ever happen? I don't know if it ever happens that your time is all yours, you know? You know, the old Janis Joplin, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. And I had to get to be to a certain age to understand what those lyrics meant. Because every time I kind of think, oh, I just want to, you know, I think if I had everything to do just how I wanted it done, it would mean that I didn't have the people in my life that I have, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, I didn't, all those years that I was young and I listened to, I had her on 8 tracks and all through cassettes and, you know, now on my iPod, and it took a while for me to understand exactly what those lyrics meant. And I know that's not what you're saying. I know that's not what you're saying, Capri. But every time I have that same exact thought, I think of that lyric. I am gonna grab my little book here. because I've touched all over this, and I'm going to just kind of re-glue it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, we still got 20 minutes. So this might just be one of the faster come together type of things. I may have gotten that a little too far over. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're good. And actually, now that I see it down there, I want something else. I said that, and then I ended up changing everything. That is right. That is right. Not that one. This book is too. That book is too new. This book here. This is Heidi. Yeah, this is Heidi. And if I remember right, it was like it was from the 30s or 40s, something like that. But I am thinking maybe just a little. Yeah. Yep, I like it. After I had it down there, I was like, Oh, wow. Fun. Fun. Do you travel on a bike? You'll still have to make time for your hobbies, though. Don't let it get away from you. Don't let it do it. Let's see, gosh, I don't even remember how long I am. 2018, 17? I can't remember when I left the old corporate world. Oh my gosh, Lori, I have loved Janice. I when I was little, I fell absolutely in love with Sam Cooke. I mean, I couldn't get enough, and his voice to this day can make me well up. And I just remember listening to albums and loving Sam Cooke so very much. And then I heard Janice. And yeah. I still don't want that to be that far over. Okay. Now we've got this fella. Ooh, you better take her up on that. She knows all the good places to get the stuff. And And I think there are quite a few good places there. I know I haven't been in a while. Okay, so I'm thinking like this for him. And I'm going to staple it just because I kind of like the look of the staples sometimes. Wait, I don't think I got that straight though. There we go. I need to get one of those staplers that you can go this way with it instead of like that. Yeah. Oh man. I just, back in when I was young, and I'm probably younger than a lot of but people that would be Janice fans. But my mom is a music. I mean, my whole life, like I have a whole soundtrack of my life, right? Back in the day when you could ride in the back of pickup trucks and stuff like that. There, I kind of like him right there. That little bit of netting, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do here for the closure. I may have still gotten it. Yes, this is the small paper dolls. They're small and large, and this one is the small. I wonder if my husband came in here earlier to ask me if he was probably making himself something to eat. And if he was asking me if I want some, the answer is yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do want some. Sorry, I know I was in the middle of saying something. Yes, Capri, yes. Oh my gosh. And the funny thing about it is that when I think of the things that I just went and did, and I would not want my grandkids going and doing that. I mean, I was pretty little, and just, where are you going? Oh, me and these neighbors are going to the neighborhood pool or whatever. But again, the neighbors were high schoolers, and today, in this day and age, you would never have a group of high school. I would have been in kindergarten the time I'm thinking about. Oh man, without cell phones, yes. How many times did you have to walk because your car broke down? And I can't even tell you how many times I got in somebody's car. But to go with a group of high school kids to the neighborhood pool, and I know we crossed busy streets and everything, but it wasn't odd for people in high school in the early 70s not to have a vehicle, and so like everybody that was in the neighborhood just hung out, no matter how old, from high school down to me. Just kind of toning down that red a little bit. And I'm still not real happy with that. So if you guys have watched me enough, you know what my next step is. I'm going to sand it to make it not be, it's a little shiny. All right. See, the problem is that I've chose something with words, and the tuck just might have to be, I'll use that somewhere else. Now it's not, I've sanded it and messed with it to the point where it's not stiff enough to hold the tuck might just have to be like on one end. I still can't not distress the edges. Even if it kind of rubs off of this shiny a little bit, it's still better. Yes, yes. Hey, Diana. Oh my gosh, yes. Going. Did anybody else's neighborhood have, or like maybe not neighborhood so much as just your town, have those basically sand pits that everybody would just gather? There might be a dock way out in the middle there. One of those metal slides that burnt you going down it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of use my finger here. Try and glue this where it's supposed to be. It was fun though. I mean, I think that the one thing I notice is your decision-making abilities when you're raised like that is different. I feel like so much of the time, I mean, we had to just solve problems. There wasn't anybody to solve them for us. 10 more minutes. Okay. I want this isn't going to be, I don't want this to be attached. This is going to be removable. I think that'll work. Come on. We'll see once it gets glued down good if I need to glue anymore. Oh my gosh. The old movies that you see, oh my gosh, that movie Dazed and Confused reminds me of my neighborhood so much. When I was growing up, like the teenagers I wasn't of that age, but I just remember, because I heard all the things they talked about. I remember them talking about initiation and stuff like that. And, 13 years later or 7 years later, math. Come on, math. 10 years later, when I was in high school, I was so afraid that I was going to get initiated, like some of the rumors I heard when I was a kid. Okay, and of course something will go in here. I might have some paper that is like kind of naughty nice or Christmas list type of paper. I'm not sure though. Cruise in the park. We used to drag Douglas. That's what it was called here, dragging Douglas. So for this, I kind of want to just do a like maybe a belly band or something where it shows, but that it is, in here. I like it on that green. I definitely like it on the green and with this red right here. what was that? Do you guys remember that? Not American Graffiti, but that other Hollywood Nights. Was that the name of that show? Do you remember that show? Oh my gosh. And the funny thing is that, you know, I thought of that as kind of my mom's era, but now looking back, I'm so glad that I got to experience some of those types of things. I think it's going to have to be on the green, guys. I just really like it there. So if anybody hasn't done, you have to do it in the comments. To get the message from me, you have to do hashtag journal giveaway, no spaces, all one word, and do it in the comments. You can actually do it in a comment on any of my posts. It doesn't have to be this live. It can be any post. And you'll get a message from me with the link to get entered into the contest to win this journal. So if you haven't done it, do it. It is making it very special for me to make it, knowing that somebody's going to be getting it. What did I had something in mind that I wanted to use for the belly band. I don't like that with it. That's too much. Mm-hmm. Yay, Cheryl. Okay, so this has like these types of borders like this. I noticed on a lot of these pages. Look at this page with the recipes. I mean, I can't even with this. It is so cute. And all of this on this opposite page is all these like cute, just cool journal cards. Some of those will make it in there for sure. I love these stockings, but the other side of it, I couldn't figure out how to, oh yeah, see this says wish list, but it has this tree that's awful pretty. This might end up being a fussy cut page so that I can get these elements. Because I'm wondering, what time is it? I got 4 minutes. I'm probably not going to get the belly band on. See, I don't think that this cherry Christmas greetings right here is too busy with the green and these three things right here. The reds don't match because it's from a different paper. Oh my gosh. Anything, this brand, this Stamperia brand, I actually, every paper pack I had sold on my whatnot sale on Friday. No, every single one of them did. I have some die cuts and stuff, but the rest of them all sold, and I'm going to have to get more. I love it. I absolutely love it. Too busy. I suppose. I don't like that either. You know, once you find something that you like, nothing else will suit, right? Nope. There's that paper. And this paper's in one of the signatures. I don't think I used this paper, but I do like it. Oh my gosh. I have paper that I've bought because it's just so beautiful. It is such beautiful paper. And that. see, that's too busy too. And I don't, this isn't so bad. But I think I liked that Stamperia border stuff so much that, although that right there isn't too bad. I've got 2 minutes left, so I'm not gonna get to it. But if you guys want to catch me on Tuesday this week, I will be live at 3 o'clock. And then the next Tuesday, is that when I'm giving it away? It's the 23rd that I'm giving it away. It's like time's going by so fast. But you can go to the events on my page and see when I'm going to be working on it, and and everything. But it's on Tuesdays, I believe. So, and then I think a week from, no, I'm not even going to say. It's all on there. I'm not going to say because I'll get it wrong if I do. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's hard for me not to work on this when I'm not live, but I have a feeling to get it completely done for the 23rd and exactly how I want it, for the flip through and the giveaway. I will definitely be working on it when I'm not live. So I'll probably catch you up every time though. So again, I appreciate you guys being with me. If you're in the Crafty Bunch, refresh your page and the next presenter is on right now. Thanks, guys.